So, on this question, question 3, I got interrupted. But anyway, if we look at it, and we're looking at the money earned, and then the time worked, if I look at this time right here, money earned, and the time worked going across, this one doesn't work out, because the axes aren't in the right place. But if I look at it this way, time worked and the money earned, this shows me that at, like, say, 1 hour, Lynn earns the least, Diego earns more, and Jada earns the most. This is all at 1 hour. And this was the opposite of that, so that's why this one didn't work. So it's B. B works. And then if we look at C, C is the exact same thing, but everything's flipped over. So C is the other one that works. And then D, time worked, that's got Jada working the, earning the least amount of money, so that doesn't work. And then here, this is not double, 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 so that doesn't work. So it's just B and C for this question. All right, next one. It said to find an equation for each line. So first thing I got to make it so I can see my line. So there's line P, and then here's line L. I think those were hard to see. All right, so line L. Line L is here, and 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 here. So if I go over 1, up 4, over 1, 2, up 4, over 3, up 4, over 4, up 4, over 5, up 4. This equation is y equals 4. The vertical line is back 4, up 0, back 4, up 1, back 4, up 2, back 4, up 3, back 4, up 4. So P's line is x equals negative 4. So those two lines, because of the way they are, the horizontal line is y equals 4 because all along this line we've got all those y values of 4. Always going up to the 4, and then x equals negative 4 because to get here I always had to go back 4. Back 4, back 4, back 4, back 4. So those two. All right, the other two lines are going to be more traditional. So let's look at line N. So I see that my y-intercept is negative 1. So it's going to be y equals mx plus b. My b, my y-intercept is negative 1. So I've got y equals something x. So I got to find the slope. So if I go from negative 1, I'm going to go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. It looks like my slope is y equals either x minus 1 or y equals 1x minus 1. So that's my slope of my line, my equation for my N line. Okay? Then, if I look at my M line, my y-intercept is here at 4, but this one has a negative slope. So my y-intercept is going to be 4. So it's going to be y equals negative something x plus 4. Okay, so we're going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. So it's negative 2x plus 4. Y equals negative 2x plus 4, or y equals 4 minus 2x. Either of those are okay for that one. Okay, page 5. Costs $4 to sign up for a music download service and 50 cents to download each song. Jada signs up for the service and begins to download music. So 0 songs is $4 because she has to pay that to join up. So even if she gets no songs, that's how much she's going to pay. So I'm going to start with my equation. So I know that my equation is going to be y equals 0.5x plus $4. So it's 50 cents a song, and I start at my $4 fee. So they say to write it in terms of S and M. So M equals 0.5x, no, 0.5S, sorry, for each song, plus $4. All right, so if I get 3 songs, I'm going to do 3 times 50 cents, which is $1.50, plus the $4 fee. So it's going to be $5.50. Here, it's going to be 30 times 15 cents, which is $15, plus the $4, which is going to give me $19. Now this one's backwards, so I have to figure out how many songs I got. So I'm going to say $9.50, that's how much money I spent, is equal to 0.5s plus $4. Subtract $4 from each side, leaves me with 5.50 equals 0.5s. Divide both sides by 5/10, and that means she can get 11 songs at that place. All right, so these are my two equations, and then it says to sketch a graph. So I know I start at $4, and I know my slope is 50 cents, so this is $1. So if it's 50 cents, this is $5, so $5 would take me to 2 songs, and then $6 would take me to 4 songs, is that right? And then $7 would be 6 songs, is that right? Something doesn't look right. Yeah, that's right. And then you would use your ruler and connect your points. Okay. All right, nope, 2 more pages. Cell phone plan costs $200 to start, so that's my y-intercept. So 200, I'm going to write the equation, plus y equals 200 plus $50 per month. Okay, so what's the total cost for X months? That goes here. What's the total cost to use your cell phone for 1 month? It's going to be 50 times 1, which is 50, plus 200, so it's $250. Okay. All right, the next one, graph it over a period of time. So I think on my x-axis, I'm just going to count by ones. And on my y-axis, I'm going to count by, let's go hundreds. All right, so I'm going to start at $200, and every month I go up 50. So first month I'm going to be here, second month I'm here, third month I'm here, fourth month I'm here. So there's my graph. And so I can connect those like that. And then it says, is there a proportional relationship between the time and the cost of the cell phone plan? No. There is not a proportional relationship because it doesn't begin at the origin. Then it says to draw a line parallel to the line you graphed that goes to the point 0, 350. So that means this graph is going to start here. So it says, suppose that this line represents the pricing plan for another company. What is the startup fee? That's $350 to start. And then the monthly cost is going to be $50 per month. And I know that that's going to be that because this is my rate of change, and it says it's got the same slope. So I'm going to go up 50 over 1, up 50 over 1, okay, over 1, up 50 over 1, and when I connect those points, that gives me a line parallel to the other. All right, last question. Okay, so it says 3 runners are training for a marathon. One day they all run about 10 miles, each at their own constant speed. Each runner's data is represented below. So, runner 2, I know that their time in minutes and their distance in miles. So if I think about runner 2, I know that runner 2 runs 8.5 miles per mile. So it takes them 8.5 minutes to run 1 mile. Okay, but here I've got this guy and it's got 2 miles. So I'm going to change this to 2. So runner 2 can run 2 miles in 17 minutes. So runner 2 is faster than runner 3, okay? Here, it takes this runner to run 2 miles. It takes them 20 minutes. So the fastest runner is runner 2. And there are a couple different ways you could do it. I did it using 2 miles because they run 2 miles in 17 minutes versus 2 miles in 18, which is runner 3, or 2 miles in 20, which is runner number 1. If you brought it down to 1, it would be 1 mile in 10 minutes, and this would be 1 mile in 9 minutes. You could go up to 10 miles. 10 miles, this guy took 90. So this one for 10 miles would take, gosh, I can't even think about what this would be. This guy for 10 miles would have been 100 minutes, and this one would have been 85 minutes. So once again, it doesn't matter which one you use, but you've got to get them all being the same.